The ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships are brought to you by the Province of Ontario, the Government of Canada, and Tourism Niagara.
And up next is race 134, the first semifinal of the under-23 men's C1 200 meters.
In lane number 1, Adam Lantos from Hungary. In lane 2 from Portugal, Tiago Tavares. Lane 3 from Japan, Yuki Kondo. In lane 4 from the Czech Republic, Dan Drek-Pol. In lane number 5, Boy Wonder from Nova Scotia, Canada's very own Jason McCombs. And lane 6, Kazakhstan's Mikhail Yemelyanov. Lane 7 from Poland, Mikhail Lubnowski. In lane 8 from Great Britain, Christopher Calvert. And Argentina's in lane 9, Facundo Pagiola.
Bit of an angle. That first stroke in the canoe is so powerful and has so much torque that it drives the boat to the other side of the lane. So often you'll see them angling their boat towards their paddle side. Jason's doing right now. You just get it right where you want it. Not a huge angle, but just enough that you don't have to do any correction strokes. In a perfect race, you barely ever steer. There is no big movement to control the boat. It's just very subtle technical things that happen almost subconsciously.
Well, keep your eye in the middle of the field. Jason McCombs from Canada is in lane 5.
Lane 7 forward, lane 8 forward.
Sounds like some warnings were given out there. Hard to hear who, but they'll reset now. Refocus on the start. It happens often in 200-meter events. And they are off. Jason's off to a great start. Lane 5, black boat in the middle of your screen. What a start for Jason. He is an incredibly smooth canoer. Look at him go. Awesome paddling for Jason McCombs from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.
Well, Jason McCombs knows how to paddle, and he's really trying to get a good collected race going on here after yesterday's heat. Probably a little disappointed, but you can see he's in fine form. Well in control. Lane number 5, Jason McCombs in the black boat.
Jason now with about 70 meters to go is leading the field. He is an incredibly gifted young paddler. I remember watching Jason a few years ago and I was just astounded by how smooth he could keep the boat. He is getting a challenge from the top of the field though, and the Hungarian athlete up there in lane 1 is a challenger, but unofficially it looks like Jason McCombs won. Hungary up in lane 1. Very composed young athlete. Here are results. Look at that, Jason McCombs. Oh, at less than a tenth of a second over the Hungarian up in lane 2, and the Portuguese athlete snuck in there about a tenth of a second behind the Hungarian. So Canada, Hungary, and Portugal move on to the A final that will be tomorrow morning.